Virgo, welcome to your reading. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message does find you. Welcome. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description box below. If you want a private reading, more information about that, will be in my About tab on my page. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Thank you, Spirit. On the split, we have time. The universe is helping you look for synchronicities and events around you. So Virgo, right now would be a good time to be paying attention to things like 11:11, 10:10, just synchronicities, things that you keep seeing, or like colors or patterns that you keep noticing around you. Those are going to be very important at this time for you in your life. Your spirit guides, they're trying to get a message across to you in some way, shape, or form. This could look like, I don't know, seeing the same, not the same person, but seeing at the same spot, seeing someone wearing a blue shirt at the same spot every day, for like 3 days in a row, or like seeing the same person wearing a different outfit every day for 3 days in a row at the same spot. It'll look different for all Virgos, but it could be as simple as seeing numbers on a clock that just, it's too coincidental to call it a coincidence, Those are going to be very important for you at this time. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? Oh. You have to decide. I think that's funny for Virgo. It's time for you to make a decision. Call upon your spirit guides for help. All right. What else for Virgo? What is this decision about? Music. Okay. We're talking about vibrational frequencies. Express yourself by playing an instrument or singing music. It will lift your spirits. Nature. Reconnect with nature. Feel the sun on your skin. Walk barefoot on the grass. I see. Last one, animals. Yeah, it's all pointing back to the same. Virgo, you've been disconnected. The Virgo I'm talking to today, at least, right? Said with love, with birth. You have been disconnected from yourself. That's not to say anything bad or positive, right? Like, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. You've been disconnected from yourself in a way that the universe does not. The universe wants to call you back home. What I mean by that is you have to make the decision to basically reconnect yourself. You can't keep living in this world that you can do whatever you want, Virgo, but the universe is urging you to kind of come back home, in the sense that you haven't touched your feet on the grass in a long time. You haven't connected with nature. You haven't, this will sound very hippie-ish, but you haven't hugged a tree in a while. You haven't done things to reconnect you to nature. Having a pet is not enough to keep you grounded in the universe and keep you connected to the self. I'm sorry, but it's not. You have to take action with the external world, the world that is outside of you, to come back home. And this is just your opening message. This is not your reading. I'm just giving it to you how I'm seeing it, Virgo. In order for you to connect or reconnect with your spirituality in a very powerful sense, you need to come back home. Home is the self. Home is spirit. Home is the universe. Okay? I'm not saying that meanly or like any type of way. If it's coming off a wrong way, let me know. But we do have protection. You're very protected. You're very connected, Virgo. And I already know that you know this. The way that your spirit guides protect you and hold you accountable for your positive actions and your negative actions are very loud, which is why you should be aware and in full knowing of your neglect to your own spirit. Oh, we're about to get deep. Okay, Virgo. Not in a bad way, just in an honest way. Um, when I say neglect to your own spirit, I mean you've been denying yourself certain pleasures that have always been and always will be available to you as a human being having this experience, right? Which is a beautiful thing. But you've been denying yourself these simple pleasures, going out and touching the sun, feeling the sun, embracing the sun, embracing that moment to yourself away from the chaos, away from the negativity, away from the people that don't want to build you up, the people that just continuously cause you issues and problems, right? You have been ignoring or denying those simple moments that really do mean a lot to spirit. When you take acknowledgement or when you take accountability for the fact that those moments are just more than little moments, your spirit guides are going to reward you in such a way that I don't think you will really understand until you understand it. All right. Okay. Virgo, we're almost into your spread. This was my opening announcements. It's funny. We have an announcement right here. Bottom of the deck. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Love it. Archway. But we do have bell announcement. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. This is what Spirit wants you to be aware of moving forward. So you can expect any and all of these energies to kind of find their way to you. That's not to say that you will fall victim to their influence or not, you know? It could go both ways. We also have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Bowl, plenty of material things. It looks like you're doing good, Virgo. Involvement with the law, gavel. Okay. Danger, especially in money matters, bear. And trouble or accusation. So some of you Virgos out there, you could be running your own business, or you could be maybe not running your own business, but you could just be in a situation where you kind of have more finances or money is more available to you than it has been in the past, and this could be something new to you. This newness or this new experience could also be something that is it's putting you in a position where you did not think that you would be before, because you just did not see yourself in this position before. You're in this position now. You're kind of being tested by spirit. Some Virgos out there, this is not for all. You're kind of being tested, or your back is against the wall in some way, shape, or form. Either you're being given or offered a promotion or a raise, and it comes with, yeah, more money, but it also comes with more responsibility. Or I'm seeing another Virgo out there that's like, you kind of said yes to something that you did not know. You said yes to something and didn't know what yes meant when you said yes. That will only make sense for some, like I've been making you aware, but you said yeah to somebody or yes to somebody or something, or made a commitment that you wanted in the moment because it sounded good, but now you're kind of getting into the thick of it, or you're getting into the reality of it, and you're starting to see that this yes is not so pretty. It's not exactly what you thought it would be, you know? And so for a lot of Virgos out there, you're going through a learning period. You're going through a learning curve. You're having to rely on things and situations and people that you would not normally have to rely on, because you got yourself into a situation where you never really saw yourself getting yourself into, per se. That's only for some. One more. Triumph over troubles and obstacles, eagle spirit, and cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. So, Virgo, whatever you're going through right now, I promise you, I say this from my spirit to your spirit, honestly, you, I like this. This is a good closing message. Um, you are protected. When I say you're protected and connected, it's not just me bullshitting to you, right? Because personally, I don't like bullshitters. I know you guys don't. I ain't gonna bullshit you if the bullshit is not. I'm not gonna do that to you if it's not there. You're very protected. You will triumph, you will prosper, and you will get through or over whatever obstacles or situations that you're dealing with right now. It might be uncomfortable in the moment, but I do give you I offer you, you don't have to take it, but I offer you the security and the knowing within your being and yourself that you will get over this and you will prosper and you will soar above this situation, this person, this obligation, no matter what it is. You know, you are protected from negative forces beyond your control. And it won't last much longer. It won't last as long as you think it will. In the moment you might think it'll last forever, but karma, you will reap what you sow. So to other Virgos out there, everything I said stands. But if you're a shithead, you're gonna get treated just as such. If you're cross watching for a Virgo and they treated you like mess, everything they deserve is coming to them, the good and the bad, right? It's not to say nobody's wishing anything upon them, but shitty people get shitty things. Pretty people get pretty things. It all depends on how you treat the world, really. Not pretty on a materialistic or a physical sense. Spiritual, soul level type of pretty is what I'm saying. Alright. Don't come from my head. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? Sun in reverse and the Hierophant in the upright. Damn. Could be dealing with the Taurus or Leo. Sheesh. Let me pull some cards before I speak factually. What do you have for Virgo and love, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. As I said, love, the Knight of Cups on the split, Temperance in reverse. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Virgos in love. Not that you're in love, but Virgos regarding the situation of love. Okay. Love, Virgo. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo. Look at me. I'll be too excited. I love it. The Eight of Cups. Okay. That's kind of... I like it. I like it, though. I like it. I like your reading. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Alright, three more. Wow. In reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck with the Sun in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Virgo, in regards to love, you've been lying to yourself for a minute, okay? We're just gonna call you out, point blank, period. I think a lot of you Virgos are single right now. I think a lot of you Virgos are single, but you have options, right? With the Seven of Swords, or Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. You have options. It's not that you... Honestly, it feels like you're choosing to be single, you know? Which is not a bad thing. If you want to be single, you want to be single. If you're not ready for a relationship because you're trying to get over some old shit, then that's exactly what you're trying to do. But for some of you Virgos, you're trying to flex like... Let me say this in a very nice way. It's not even a mean message, but it's like you're trying to be hyper independent. You're trying to be like, you're trying to sell this narrative or sell this idea like it doesn't bother you to have to be hyper independent. It doesn't bother you that you have to kind of, that you're choosing yourself. It doesn't bother you, you know? This is what you're selling to the external world. Internally, you know you want more. You want something deeper. You want something more, not solidified. You want something more permanent, right? Is what I'm seeing. But it's not that you can't have it because you have the options. It's that you're choosing to not settle. You're not settling for bare minimum. Almost said some bad words. Look at me growing up. Virgo, you're not settling for what you know you've grown beyond, right? I see you having many options or many different choices in regards to the direction you can go in regards to love, but you know what you've been through, you know what you've put up with, and you know what you will never, ever, ever again settle for or put up with, which is a beautiful energy, right? With judgment in the upright, justice in the reverse, 8 of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Swords. You're being very honest with yourself, right? 7 of Swords in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the upright, 4 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like Virgo, it's not that you're, honestly, this is like the opposite of sad puppy dog. This feels like, maybe I am reading myself, maybe I'm not, I don't know. This feels like I know who the fuck I am. I know what I did to get here. I know what I did to get here. I know what I've been through in order to state my claim of being in these shoes. I will not go backwards. You know, I will not. I've walked away from a lot of things that I did not want to walk away from. I put up with a lot of injustices that were never meant to cross my line or my path, and I still put up with them anyway. And now I'm awoken to the fact that I don't have to ever do that again. I've been through it, I went through it, and now I am it. I'm the product of it. The Virgo I'm talking to is the product of it. You know you got options. You ain't settling for nothing less than what the fuck you want because you know you deserve what you want because you've been through the worst. You deserve the best. Damn. I like that, Virgo. I really do. I really, really do. I can't judge you. I can't hate on you. That's real. That's dope, too. I like that. You know what you want. They could sue you. Look, they could sue you. You know what you want. Is that a crime? I don't think so. Just don't be that Virgo that thinks you're better than, don't be that Virgo that thinks you're better than the rest. Or better than whatever, you know? Know where you've been. Know how you got there, how you ended up there. Because chances are you ended up where you've been because of your own self. That is not for everybody. That is, take that with a grain of salt, please, because I know everybody's life is different. And it will resonate different with everyone. I'm not trying to tell you who you are or what you've been through, but I am trying to say that most of the time when we find ourselves in an undesirable situation, it's not someone else's fault. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not someone else's fault that we're in that undesirable situation. It really is our own fault. We just lack the desire to take accountability for our own fuck ups. And that's a human thing. Nobody's blaming you for that. But Virgo, y'all not ready for my truth tonight, I swear. We got 34 likes, 67 viewers. If you're in here and you're not liking it, what the fuck are you viewing it for? I said the F word. Oh, for real though, what the fuck? Y'all know I'm too young to get. Y'all know I'm too young to care. All right, I'm too young to care. Point blank period. So like the video. If you're gonna watch me, you better push the like button so I don't feel fucking naked or vulnerable. At least make me feel like I got some fucking support. Spirit. This is in love too, which is what I think is crazy, Virgo. That's moving forward. Thank you for all the likes and love. Can you guys hear me fine? Is it my... Should I take my AirPods out? Yeah, I don't mean to drop the F-bombs. Sometimes it happens. Loud and clear, thank you. Alright. I think we're going to move away from love, Virgo. Because I think this message, I think I said that loud and clear. I think you got the message. In a positive way, of course. Okay. Brittany, Lindsay, Deborah, Laurel. Yeah. If any of you are watching this video, respect. For Virgos, we got ghosts, waterproof in reverse, illusions in reverse. Two more. Trickery in the upright. Nature in the reverse. I really am joking with you guys. I hope you guys don't take some things very serious. I'm a goofball. Distance in reverse, though. Okay, so somebody is trying to close the gap. Somebody's trying to be honest with you with illusions in reverse. But guess what, Virgo? You've been there, done that about 10 times too many with trickery in the upright, nature in the reverse. You know that the nature of this person, you know that their natural instinct is to do enough bad to convince you that they can do good. Then they'll do the good because they know that you're vulnerable. You're in that state that's like, oh, they wouldn't do me bad a 500th time. Then they got you in that state. So they'll convince you that they're gonna do good, and then they'll do bad again and break your heart again. Illusion ever. Okay. What am I trying to say? You're still being tricked the same old way. The people from your past, they have not went away. Ghost in the upright, waterproof in the reverse. Look, their tactics, their games, their desire to be camouflaged, right? Their true intentions to be camouflaged. It is all crystal clear as day to you, Virgo. You've been through this too many times, one too many times, right? At the very least. We don't gotta say 500. But this person is not tricking you. As much as they desire to, they're not tricking you. The trickery in the upright, illusions in the reverse. And that's okay, because you're not the same fool that you once were. you know? Distance in reverse, influence in reverse, risk in reverse. You're no longer betting on them. You're no longer stuck on stupid or stuck in stupid. You're basically acknowledging that you used to be and pulling yourself out. You're acknowledging that the time that you used to spend, the time that you used to give them, or the, not leeway, but the forgiveness, or what is that word, guys? There's 72 of you. It's like you give them a chance. The gap, it's a space. Okay, I'm just gonna sound stupid if I keep trying, so I'm gonna stop. You're no longer giving them the opportunity to disappoint you, is what I'm seeing, truly. You know that it's in their nature, and you know that it's in your nature to allow them to disappoint you. And you're no longer giving them that. You're not following your nature. You're going against your natural order or your natural nature of way of doing things with nature in reverse, which is good, which is really good, because that means you're also no longer feeding into the illusions that they are portraying or casting upon you in your life. You're no longer feeding into the trickery. You're aware of the trickery. In the past, you were aware of it, but you were ignoring it. And what I mean by this is, like, you knew that they were lying to you, but you didn't want to believe, oh, this is about to get real. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Virgo, in the past, you knew this person was lying to you, right? Just as we all did at one point. But instead of acknowledging it and admitting it to yourself, you would rather tell yourself some delusional lie or some delusional reality, or fit yourself into some delusional reality where you were not made to be the fool of the joke or the butt of the joke, right? You would rather tell yourself that they could never lie to me because I'm too smart for that. I'm too aware. I'm too tapped in. They couldn't sell this illusion to me even if they tried. This is what you were doing in the past, Virgo. Tell me that you were or you weren't, right? You don't even have to comment if you're smart. But some of you out there were telling yourselves that I already know what's happening, but it was still happening right in front of your face. You still let it happen right in front of your face because you didn't know what else to do. You didn't know how else to stop it because you had love for this person or this situation, point blank, period. That's okay. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel wrong. Don't feel stupid. No, nothing like that. Admit it, acknowledge it so that you can let go of it and heal it. You came to this channel for a reason. Be real with yourself so you can let go of that shit and heal that shit, okay? We all need to heal, myself included, yourself included, from this situation or many, many down the line, It's time to heal. But first you gotta acknowledge and admit that we need to heal. You need to heal, I'm not trying to call anybody out. If anyone, I'm calling myself out, I've been exactly the place I'm speaking of right now that I'm saying you're at. I've been there. I've been there, did that last Tuesday. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but I have been there before, and it's not a comfortable or it's a very vulnerable place to be, and it sucks. It sucks to acknowledge and admit that we used to give this person or this situation so much power over us, but on some real shit, that's the same exact situation that taught us about who this current version of us truly is. Like, this broke me down, right? When I was in this place, it broke me down to a point to where I could never, ever go back there again. Even if someone wanted to. The most beautiful woman, man in the world, they could try to take me to that place, but I'm too fucking smart. I'm just not stuck on stupid no more. And that's the Virgo I'm talking to today. You're no longer stuck on stupid over some love shit. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, but you ain't stuck on stupid no more. You ain't being tricked and duped and hoopity hooped no more. Y'all so funny. Where the fuck are the comments? I love you. I'm speaking that real shit. Y'all like, it's like when mom's just fucking giving you that great meal and you're just like, you're too busy eating to fucking acknowledge it. To acknowledge the work she put into the cooking. I love you, Virgos. I just see you in a place right now where you're not letting yourself be fooled by the things you once used to be really fooled by. You used to you knew it was a trick, right? What they used to do to you, but you're no longer letting yourself. You're seeing where you used to get yourself caught up and you're stopping. You're stopping. You're not letting yourself repeat that cycle. And Virgos, this was a reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is where we'll end it. And all of you are in different places, absolutely. I'm so happy to be reading for any of you that are tuned in to me and my energy at all. Truly grateful. Even if you disagree with my opinion or my perspective, I still love you, you know? It's all love here, and it'll always be like that because I'm growing every day and I'm learning that you can only control so much. You can only expect so much, and all I can respond with is love. So I love you guys. Thank you for your continued support. Not from just thank you. And I'll see you guys soon.